I mean, it was a very scary period. I know I personally was approached by two gentlemen in trench coats, FBI agents, and they stopped me on the street, and they wanted to know about my father. So I said, well, you know, I haven't lived with him for several years, and why don't you ask him? Well, you may know something. So, I mean, we volleyed for about 20 minutes, and I wouldn't give them any information. Next day, I'm at the office. I was an engineer in a fabricating plant, and two gentlemen in trench coats show up, and they go to the president's office, and they're locked there, and I figured that's the end of my job, and what am I going to do? And we just had two little children. I mean, the baby was just born, and our daughter was 2 years old, and I was scared. And sure enough, when they left, the boss comes out, and he asked me what I know about one of the guys in the shop. And it turned out that they came about him, that apparently he was a young communist who went to organize steelworkers and wasn't very successful, and came back to New York and started working at our place as a helper. And at that time, we needed trained people, and they were hard to get. And he was a student at City College in engineering. So apparently they told him that he was a student in engineering, and that's the main thing he got out of them. And as an engineer, he probably could read a blueprint, and therefore he could probably become a fitter. So he asked me whether I know Dave, and I said yes. And you think we can make a fitter out of him? Yes. So the outcome was that he was promoted.